So they're not letting us in the building? Won't let us in the building?
I didn't hear what was going on.
Okay, never mind.
So we do rallies with our allies
for now.
in front of like here, we do
The microphone.
the one before the last one. Hachimori, and then you can just you'll get 10 minutes. I don't remember the names, man. I don't remember. Yeah. What's the third one? That's a good one. Are you a junior, senior? And then the second one was
Oh, it's a portable charger. Oh.
Battery.
Yeah.
oh my god, yes, yes.
I was like, okay.
Hello. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. All right. Good morning, everyone. Well, we're going to be starting the program pretty soon, probably in about 10 minutes or so. But I just wanted to give everyone an update of what we've been hearing from both the property manager as well as seeing what we had heard earlier about the Congress member's office being closed today. So, as folks had heard and had heard the announcement on Wednesday that we were going to be coming to deliver postcards peacefully to be able to show and send a clear message that we cannot wait one more day without a Clean Dream Act. And what we had heard was that we wanted to deliver our postcards with a couple folks at a time, what they told us was that we would have to remove all the drums that we would use for the remainder of the day. And so, as of right now, we want to make sure that we're sending a clear message. Am I right? Yeah. Am I right? Yeah. So there will be plenty of opportunities for us to be able to deliver the postcards from over 2,000 residents in this district. And we're here to send the message that we're only getting started. And so as of right now, what we're going to be doing in 10 minutes or so is that we're going to be starting the rally soon. So I'm going to ask folks, if folks are able to pick up an instrument, please do. Please, for the organizers that I just talked to, please raise your hands. Those are the organizers that are going to be leading a lot of the coordination as we start the walks. We're going to start, we have a person who's going to be coming in that's going to be starting us with a prayer to be able to bless this day and bless the opportunity for us to be able to send a clear message that we will not wait one more day. We're going to be inviting a couple more speakers to be able to speak, and then we're going to start the rally in about 10-15 minutes. But thank you so much, y'all, for your patience, and we'll be sure to get started soon. Thank you.
We need to leave it behind the speakers. Or you can turn it off too.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Oh, it's right there. It's right there.
So, Brian,
Like, if you want.
I'm gonna have you.
time? No. I'm gonna have you do something much heavier. Walk alongside because you're not gonna yell anyways. So we're gonna have you carry around the entire time we rally. Okay.
These are the postcards. These are the podcasts we are going to be delivering to the Congress member.
Tim's good.
Hey, sounds good to me. But get me a postcard so I can sign it. Yes, please.
So they're gonna clear eyes.
No. Clear ass.
I'm gonna go to the restaurant next.
Like how heavy is it? 10 pounds?
I can drop it off. Rex! Rex went to the car. Okay, there you go.
Are you guys at the register? Are you guys with the register? We're with Oh, okay. Is it like an online publication?
Yes.
You're bigger than I am. Yeah, I should carry your shoulder.
So, do you have a post?
Excellent. Okay, do you have a pen or I got a pen? Yes, thank you.
Would you like to drive? Sure. It's super easy. All you gotta do is make noise. Follow my rhythm when we march. It's super easy. Oh, okay. Brian's gonna drum.
Eric's here?
Yeah.
Eric's staying?
Yeah.
Noon?
Through noon? I don't know.
Hey, Eric! I thought you were gonna make it. Yeah. Okay. So.
What's up, Eric?
So, quick update. You're not gonna listen in the building.
And there's no point.
Yeah.
The office is closed anyway. So this is the office, huh?
It's the office, 3rd floor. They're not even here.
Start the program.
But she's not there. But
I want to make a video.
You go second.
I go second to take it.
If you can't. If you don't feel comfortable, that's okay.
yeah, exactly.
You know, honestly, tell me.
Oh, really? Have you done it before?
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Okay, cool. So not then.
A lot of them are used to so like your style.
Many times it's true. Oh, and then we can keep Susan! Is it digital?
Yeah, Rex has it digital. Rex!
He left.
John, do you want to say a few words for the people watching this live? All right, everyone. So we are here live in front of Walter's office. We are here to protest the lack of responsiveness of Walter's. Actually, I'm not sure where the screen is. Hold on. Walter's office. We are here to protest the lack of responsiveness of Representative Walters in Irvine when we are meeting, asking for her to meet with us and listen to the voice of the community regarding the DREAM Act and the need to protect the Dreamers. And we are also protesting the betrayal of the White House and the Senate Republicans who have agreed to not include the DREAM Act in the end-of-year budget bill. So with us we have Chongu. We'd like to share a few words. How are you feeling today?
If you're watching this, if you live nearby, come by and play with us.
Is it
Enjoy.
Joachim of Nakasek? Yeah, so if you're nearby Irvine, we are
If you're not nearby, fly over.
We are 3333 Mitchelson Drive in Irvine, close to the UCI campus.
You can ride bike too. I rode bike across the country. It's not as far, but it's doable. Come by.
Anything is closer than New York to Los Angeles, so I'm sure you can make it. Alright, we'll see you here soon.
Are you done?
Yes. Would you like to share why you're here with the people watching it live? No? Alright. 선생님, 저희가 지금 온라인에서 실시간으로 보고 있는 사람들이 있거든요. 많진 않지만 몇 마디 해주시겠어요? 네. 인터넷으로 보고 있어요. 저희 민주학교 회원이나 뭐 이런 분들이에요. 보안에 관심 있거나 한국어로 말씀하시면은 여기 보시고 한국어로 말씀하시면 통역해드릴 수 있고요. 네. 아 그래요? 네네. 저는 지금 온라인에서 생방송으로 보고 있는 사람이 있는데 한 4명 정도 우리가 왜 와 있는지 나는 어떤 기분인지 말씀해 주시겠어요? 선생님? 그냥 왜 와 있는지 왜 이게 중요한지
네, 저희가 클린
일단 본인 소개부터 하시고요.
네, 저는
들어가세요. 저요? 네, 말씀하세요.
네, 저는 민주학교 고시환입니다. 저희가 오늘 여기 모인 이유는 클린 드림 액트를 통과시키기 위해서 미니 월터 국회의원 만나기 하는데 이 양반이 저희가 안 만나줘요. 저희가 속도하고 있습니다. 여러분 저희 대책을 주세요. 감사합니다.
Alright, so this is Mr. Jake of the Korean Research Center, and he's here in support of a Clean Dream Act. So if you support Clean Dream Act, please either come here or call Mimi Walter's office. The phone number is in the description. Thank you.
아까 여기가 쉬는 바람에 잘 안 들리실 거예요.
네, 괜찮아요. Watching online live, would anyone like to share some words for the people watching, why we're here, stuff like that? Please call Walter. I can say in the camera, that's fine. Yeah? You have stage fright? I'm here. Here. And, no, here. Huh? What? Okay.
Can you hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Hi everybody, we are going live on UC in Irvine in front of Mimi Walters' office. We are KRC in Chilla. We're trying to get
say who you are.
Yeah, hi, my name is Eric. I'm one of the UC Irvine students. I'm also a dreamer, undocumented, and unafraid. I'm also work on the Dream Center in UC Irvine. And we are here as a volunteer trying to chant, trying to make some noise, trying to get our voices heard. To Mimi Walters, who's not here currently, but everybody else in the community, to hear that this is the community issue, this is the issue that's affecting all of us, and it's the issue that's affecting so many of our friends and family. So we're trying to be out here, trying to show our support.
Alright, so if you're in support and you haven't done this yet, please call Mimi Walters' office and tell her to schedule a meeting with us. You can find the phone number in the video description. In the video description there's also a link where you can sign our online petition as well. So please help us get the word out. Thank you.
Are you a dreamer?
Oh, so
You're a proud dreamer, right?
Undocumented, yes.
Absolutely. So we are here in solidarity with you. We want a dream act today, not tomorrow.
Yes, thank you. What is your name?
My name is Shakir.
I think that's right.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Eric.
Proud of me.
That'd be amazing, huh? I think I know.
Where are you from?
I think we can commit to next Friday.
Provided we fall together.
Thank you.
Yeah, more work to do, but it's all good work.
It's all good work. All very important work. What's up? I know. But Eric's gonna be carrying that. Oh, switch! Right! Switch.
What's up?
I'm gonna have a second. She's gonna bust
Clear, why are we here?
Fight for justice.
After all the speeches and stuff.
Like, very angry.
Oh, I am.
The tone you used before was like, right now. Look here, it's like.
Wait, I wanna be sure. You're mud.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know, because I don't know what the legislation actually is.
I guess like that's
I mean, these are the legislation. They don't know what it is. Technically, it would be technically.
And this DJ, he's trying to take a picture.
as long as it's on me.
I feel like I'm like your hype man. Like, I'm doing good. Yeah.
Proxy, if you're watching this, I can't respond to any messages if you're sending any because we're using my personal phone as one of the two phones being used for the streaming.
Filmmaking.
Drummers up front. We have all the.
I don't think so.
FYI.
Susan? Nada? Drummers up front. Drummers up front. So not now, but like when the rally starts, genders all have to be okay.
This is Pickles the Travel Cat. Please follow Pickles. Pickles has been film banking and rallying with us for as long as they've been alive.
Does Pickles have papers?
Pickles has an Instagram account. Pickles is a wonderful ally.
Does that count as a green card?
A green card? I good enough, I guess. Follow, what is it, Pickles the Travel Cat on Instagram? Yes. Dude, Pickles is everywhere.
These expressive faces aren't helping. Alright, let me know when you're set.
Oh, we have been live for a while, yeah.
Okay.
Mic check. Mic check. All right. Can we get everyone closer to the middle, please? Everyone closer to the middle. All right. Well, first and foremost, look around to your left, to your right, and see how many people support a Clean Dream Act. Give yourselves a round of applause. My name is Jonathan Blake. I'm the Orange County Director at the Korean Resource Center. I am a former resident here in Irvine, and I'm proud to be able to stand alongside each and every one of you today to be able to fight for something so important. We are here to stand together with multiple races, multiple faiths, intergenerationally, to be able to stand for something that is so common sense for our legislator here, Mimi Walters, to be able to co-sponsor a Clean Dream Act. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. However, as many folks have already heard around this space today, we've already heard that the Congress member staff is not even in our office today. Oh no! And the security will not even let us in through the door because we want to be able to send a clear message to the Congress member that a door closed is unacceptable. We are here to be able to send a clear message that is not complicated. A clear message that, one, that she needs to be able to co-sponsor a Clean Dream Act now. Yeah. No. And that she needs to be able to send a letter or send a statement to the Speaker, Senate leadership, and the person who calls himself the President of the United States to make sure that a Clean Dream Act is passed no later than the end of this year. That we are going to have a Dream Act before Thanksgiving, that we're going to have a Dream Act not one more day later. I want to be able to invite the first speaker today. Our first speaker today will be Shakil Sayed, who's going to be able to provide a blessing today for our action. Shakil?
Let's align our hearts and our minds to pray to the God, creator of all of us. Dear God, we have gathered here today as your witness and as a witness to the dreams and the aspirations of our proud dreamers. We embrace each one of them and their loved ones to be our brothers and our sisters. We join them and pray with them that our nation will not betray them and deny their many contributions to our nation. Dear God, the very creation of our nation was meant to take your name freely and to pursue freedom from the injustices of others and not impose tyranny on them. Dear God, we know that you have not created anyone as illegal or undocumented, nor is your compassion exclusive to anyone. You embrace everyone from everywhere with equal love and mercy for all, and so do we. We pray that in this land, the home to people of all colors and many languages, and whatever religion they believe in, all of them have only one status, that they are created by you and they deserve equal dignity and respect by all. Dear God, we ask that you give us the courage and the patience to stand when it is raining or when it is shining like this beautiful day, that we remain firm and steadfast on Fridays and Mondays or any other day, and continue to demand that which is just. And we firmly believe that asking for a Clean Dream Act is just, and just right to ask for this demand today. In your name we pray. Amen.
I'm going to be introducing Jenny Park, who's been a leader here in Irvine, to be able to share why a Clean Dream Act is important and why now. Can we welcome Jenny to the stage, please?
Thank you for joining the Korean Resource Center at this fine morning. Okay. I've been asked to speak today about why it is important that we push for this Clean Dream Act, and that why it is so pivotal for us to demand Mimi Walters to sponsor the Clean Dream Act. And I think there is no explanation for that. It's pretty self-explanatory. Mimi Walters and her staff did not even have the confidence to stay in their office to listen to what we have to say. Isn't that such a cowardly action?
It is. Yeah, it is.
And the people inside the office have been complaining about us being noisy and creating noise. Well, don't blame us, blame Mimi Walters. She's not listening. So even from here to wherever she is, I'm going to make it clear and loud. Mimi Walters, sponsor the Clean Dream Act now! For those people who are not yet, who have not yet decided about whether to sponsor or not to sponsor the Clean Dream Act, they do not understand what is going on in our lives, in the lives of the undocumented individuals. You may be having a good life with a job, with a stability, you know, with a happy family. But for us, when the Dream Act doesn't pass by this year, people will start losing their jobs and they will be placed in a limbo where they have to wait for months and years even to get a job. Do you know what that means? That means that we have to live in fear, and we will not give you the right for us to live in fear like this. So I'm urging you, I'm not negotiating with you, I'm not compromising with you, I am urging you and I am demanding that you, Mimi Walters, sponsor the Clean Dream Act and tell Ryan to really sponsor or pass the Dream Act. Include it this year, please. I'm not tired, I'm angry. And plus I had a midterm this morning, so. But you know, as a student, as an individual who lives in the Irvine district for over 4 years now, I think that Mimi Walters has to listen to their constituents. You know, whether I have papers or not, I'm still your constituent. I live in the Irvine district, and I have a right to say in this district right here, and you have to listen to me. So listen to me, and please pass the Clean Dream Act by this year. Thank you so much.
Can we give it up for one more time for Jenny, please? Last but not least, I'm going to be inviting Chungwoo to the stage. Chungwoo has been our membership director at the Korean Resource Center, and is going to be kicking us off as we begin this rally. So,
언제 할까 지금?
Chungwoo?
Hey, thank you for coming. Our strategy is so simple. Just make some noise, have fun. This is our place. We're the one who pay for this place, right? Right? Well, who paid for this? We paid for it, right? So we're right to play and enjoy this time. So we're gonna play some pungmul. I'm gonna march around and some chanting and singing. So just be with us, okay? All right, let's get started.
They're going around. right, so thank you for watching. We are here behind the office building of Congress member Mimi Walters in Irvine, in California, who has not yet supported the DREAM Act. So we're urging her, asking her to support the DREAM Act, and number two, meet with the community and listen to our voices. Over here in the back is a door that leads to the entrance of the building. We are doing a walk around the back of the building currently. So we have a crowd of about 50 people, young people, older people, Korean Americans, Asian Americans, people from all the communities united here in support of a clean DREAM Act. So if you're watching this now, please call Mimi Walters' office and tell her to schedule a meeting with us. You can find Mimi Walters' phone number in the video description down here and below. And also, if you'd like to send an online petition, there's a link to it also in the video description. Thank you. Great, thank you. we'd like to introduce yourselves and share why we are here. Do you know any dreamers?
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay, hi, I'm Lisa Alvarez. I teach English at Irvine Valley College, and I'm here to encourage Mimi Walters to pass a Clean Dream Act with a path to citizenship for all our dreamers in this country.
Hi, I'm Rosa. I am a DACA student. I attend Irvine Valley College. I met with the staff of Mimi Walters on Tuesday, and I asked her to take action. This is not about just taking a position over a political issue. This is more, we need something done now. I understand that she's running for re-election in the district that we live in. It's very iffy. It's a 50-50 division of like the position on this issue, but she needs to be more worried about the future of the students who are under DACA than be worried about the future of her election results, I feel.
We need courageous leadership, and if we don't get it from her, we're going to get it somewhere else.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
So if you're watching this, please call Mimi Walters' office and tell her to meet with us. You can find the phone number in the video description below. Thank you.
Call every day.
Call every day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. The march moved to the front of the building, so we're gonna go chase.
Yeah. You know, we were here on Tuesday, and it was a very small group. This is so wonderful. This is like.
Oh wow, we were here on Wednesday too.
Yeah, well, had we known you were here on Wednesday, we would have come. I think we should do this every Friday.
Yes, yes.
Friday morning at Mimi's.
Friday morning at Mimi's.
I think it's a movement.
Pancakes are free?
Exactly. Pancakes are free. I think that's what we do.
Yep.
What's your name?
Youngho.
Youngho Lisa.
Lisa.
Rosa, nice to meet you.
Rosa.
Thank you for all your work on this.
Yeah, we are on Facebook Live and YouTube. What's the so Facebook Korean Resource Center.
It's
Korean Resource Center. People to do?
Well, the DREAM Act is fundamentally American. My family came over before the war from Poland. We would have probably been massacred if they didn't. I'm the grandson of immigrants. We never forgot the fact that we are a nation of immigrants, that it is fundamentally American and fundamentally just to do so.
Let's move.
Yes, definitely.
Sir? Great.
Essentially, I have known dreamers. They are the best of America.
Over here, maybe.
Yes.
A 1 hour rally. But we are here to be able to stay until she shows up.
Yes.
Well, actually, so there's an announcement going on. So let's pick it up after the announcement's over.
Yes.
I come back to you.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So what we're gonna
what's your name
again? Steven.
Yes. I'm Yoho.
Yes.
Great.
So what we're gonna do is give a call straight to Mimi Walters directly on her phone number, to be able to actually call into the office and leave a message. And so we're gonna start with Susan, who's gonna actually kick us off. And then we're gonna each of us one by one give her a call, letting her know and asking her why she's not here, demanding that she co-sponsors the Clean Dream Act, and that she needs to do that today.
Yeah.
So everyone put this number down. Everyone put this number down. It's 949-263-8255. 8703. 949-263-8703. So what I'm going to ask folks next, did everyone get that number down? Yeah. So what we're going to do right now, we're not going to just be standing here and going home, but we're going to be asking folks right now and letting folks know here right now that we're not going anywhere. So I'm going to ask folks, we're only getting started. If folks can take a seat, folks can take a seat. We're all going to take a seat right now.
Sounds good. I'm not going home. Legs are tired.
As brothers and sisters in this space, to be able to listen to each other now about why this DREAM-Act's important. So I'm going to be offering this mic up right now for anyone who wants to be able to speak on why this DREAM-Act matters.
Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. We're gonna keep on walking, keep on talking. Marching up to freedom, man. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, marching up to freedom, man. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around.
Thank you for that song, too.
The next step, right?
That's right.
That's all that matters.
All right. We'd like to open up the mic for community members to be able to come up. All right. Come on, go sit with you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Cynthia Valencia. I work for the ACLU of Southern California. I'm so passionate about this project because both of my parents are immigrants. They both came undocumented. My mom was a refugee from El Salvador, and my dad's family were migrant workers when they came from Mexico. At the time, no one cared if people were coming to Mexico because someone needed to pick the crops in the fields that other Americans would not do. So this is extremely important to me. My parents were lucky enough, I guess, to come at a time where citizenship was an option, and they became citizens when amnesty passed in 1985. And I am using my privilege of being a United States citizen to fight for those who do not have that same privilege just because they happen to be born somewhere. That we protect undocumented youth here in the United States, but we need to protect all immigrants. The DREAM Act is just step one. We do need to protect the youth, and this is what's coming up on our plate right now. But we need to protect all immigrants because the parents of dreamers are not criminals just because they wanted a better life. So I'm very glad that we're here at Congress member Mimi Walters' office to let her know that we're here for the Clean Dream Act now, but we're going to be here for immigration until that happens. And we hope that she will become an ally with us because we're not leaving and we're going to continue fighting until something happens with immigration, because immigrants are not criminals. They're our neighbors, they're our family, and they're important people in our society. So thank you so much, everyone. And I'll keep seeing you at all of these rallies. We're not going away.
All right. Anyone else who wants to be able to come to the stage to be able to speak on why the Dream Act is important?
DJ will speak up!
SCIU's in the house! Anyone? All right, we got one last one. Can we welcome her to the stage, please?
Hi everyone, my name is Rosa Rodriguez. I am a DACA student. I came to the United States with my parents when I was 3 years old. Both of my parents, they're in the Napa Valley. They are field workers. My dad's been working for the same wine growing company for 20 years now, and I moved down here to Southern California to get a better future. I was blessed when I got DACA. DACA was everything to me. I was able to come out of the shadows and I was able to go to college, and I think that it's ironic that as a nation that was built by immigrants, we are now being denied to provide for the only country that I know as a home. I don't remember much of Mexico. I was only 3 years old. So this is my home and I'm here to stay. We are all here to stay.
That's right.
And we are here in front of Mimi Walters' office. I actually met with her staff on Tuesday with other students from Irvine Valley College and Saddleback. And I asked her, I know she released saying that she supported DACA, and she said that it was unjust to punish us for the decisions of our parents, but I really don't think that my parents made a bad decision. It wasn't my parents' negligence that brought me here. It was my parents' love, it was my parents' desire for a better future, to provide for a family that brought us here. My parents, I agree with you, my parents are not criminals. My parents loved me, and that's why they brought me here. And I will fight for my parents. I am not afraid because I have the support of many people behind me. And I'm not afraid to say that I'm here to stay. And I asked Mimi Walters, I know that she's running for re-election for next year. She should not be worried if whether she will be in office or not next year. She should be worried about whether she will let all these students down or not, because that is her job to represent. Put her in that position, and we can easily look for someone else who will actually represent. She should not be worried about those results. She should be worried about DACA students and their future. So yes, guys, we are here to stay, and I'm so happy to have the support of all of you, and we thank you. And God bless all of you. Thank you very much.
She made me to come out. So I like to say, when we say our parent, you say hero, right? As she said, our parent, immigrant parent from all over the world came here for better life. They made a hard decision, worked very hard. So our parents are heroes. Our parents, heroes. Our parents, heroes. Our parents, heroes. Our parents, heroes. Come on, let's hear you. Come on, let's hear you. Come on. USWW.
Hola, mi nombre es Vania Rivera, soy miembro de SCIU. es una lucha difícil, pero sé que la vamos a ganar.
We're fighting for the Dream Act. It's a hard struggle, but it's something that we're gonna win.
Mimi Walter, escucha. Seguimos en la lucha y no vamos a parar.
Mimi Walters, listen. We're in the struggle and we're gonna win.
Los soñadores son importantes para apoyarlos porque tienen muchos sueños y son el futuro. Son el futuro de América.
So, the Dreamers are so important and we have to support them because they are America's future.
Y thank you por tomarnos en cuenta y SEIU presente siempre con ustedes y arriba los Dreamers.
SEIU is here to support you and we'll always be here.
Mimi, escucha, estamos en la lucha. Mimi, escucha, estamos en la lucha. Mimi, escucha, estamos en la lucha. Mimi, escucha, estamos en la lucha.
Can we give it a moment to Irvine, please? So we're going to continue to ask organizations to come out. I'm going to ask Resilience to come out. Resilience OC. Can we get Carlos to come out and speak today, please?
Hello everyone, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? And we're gonna do it louder, and we're gonna continue coming here, and we wanna commend Korean Research Center for constantly being out here, holding representatives accountable. It takes a lot of courage to come here. It takes a lot of courage to be out here. It takes a lot of courage to tell our stories. But more importantly, it is important that we continue to remind these elected officials that we will not be quiet.
That's right.
So, I want you to say to me loud and clear so Mimi Walters hears us out loud. No one more.
Deportation.
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 And we will continue to be here supporting you as much as we can, but also definitely I want to commend you all here for being here. And one thing that I have to say is that we're in a different place from 5, 6, 7 years ago. I remember that it was hard to even turn out 5 to 10 people out here in these congressional offices. And it's saying something about Orange County, that we're changing, that we're becoming more inclusive, that we're not tolerating hate, that we're not going to tolerate white supremacy, and more importantly, that we're going to defend our immigrant communities no matter what.
Woo!
So as politicians are playing with the lives of undocumented communities, with our lives, we gotta remember that the fight is gonna be long. We're here standing communities that are gonna continue to be marginalized, that are gonna continue to be criminalized by this administration and future administrations. Because white supremacy and anti-immigrant rhetoric is not something that is gonna go away. It's gonna be generations of continue building together. Generations of all you continue to show up, especially you younger folks that are here. You know, you're gonna continue to carry that torch, and we commend you for that. And so I gotta say here, loud and clear, I'm undocumented, I'm not afraid, and all of you that are here that are undocumented and afraid, let's continue this fight because we're not gonna.
Let's chant it. Undocumented. Unafraid. Undocumented. Unafraid. Undocumented. Unafraid. Undocumented. Unafraid. Undocumented. Unafraid. Woo! Taylor. Woo!
My name's Taylor Williams. I'm actually a UCI student about to graduate, fortunately. I've been living here for like 2 years now, and I'm trying to like be as active in the community as I possibly can. I work with the Korean Resource Center as much as I can. I work with, I'm a civic fellow under the OCA GLA, which is the Orange County, not Orange County. It's the Organization of Chinese Americans of Greater Los Angeles. And I'm also the immigration chair for the Progressive Student Alliance at UCI. So we're trying to do everything we can to get everybody involved. And part of the problem is that they don't realize that a lot of the reasons that we have people who come to this country is because of our country's involvement in other countries. So I think it was, if I remember correctly, Reagan bombed Cambodia. It was, who was it? It was Johnson bombed, Kennedy bombed Vietnam. Reagan destabilized a lot of Latin America, and it was a couple other presidents too. But like a lot of these problems, like the people come here because we destroy their homes, and so it's our duty to try and create an environment where we can help them grow and become part of ours. So I feel like it's economically good. It makes rational sense. It's not like a hard or bad thing to have immigrants or anybody who wants to become a citizen. These people are doing this legally, and they're trying their best to follow a legal path. But if there's no legal path, they have no choice. And so also, this is a group of people who tend to get exploited by society. So it's actually a human rights risk to not try and protect them and make sure that they have a path to citizenship. Because people who were brought over here before they're 17 years old don't really choose to be here. It's because they have to be here. And they know no other home. This is their home. So I just wanted to say that and get you guys, like, I want to say thank you to everybody here. It's not easy, but we have to keep coming together. It's a solidarity issue. Because a lot of times they don't realize that a lot of our struggles, like, we're all here, whether we're black, because slavery, or because immigration, whether Latin American, or this was actually their territory in the first place. Native American, also originally their territory. People are human beings, and we need to look out for each other. And if we can't create a world where people look out for each other, then we don't deserve it. We should actually probably go extinct. So that's just my personal opinion. So thank you guys so much for your time. Keep fighting, all right? Thanks.
Hello, my name is Ellen Cho. I am a sophomore at UCI. I actually took a quarter off due to reasons, so technically I'm still a freshman. Yes, you! Anyways, I want to thank you all for coming here. It really hits my heart to feel how much support there is to my friends and family. And actually, I don't know if you guys remember what happened on September 5th, and that DACA was officially declined in a way, and it really hit me hard. So I created a spoken word that I like to share with you all. I am a US citizen, and I am not American. I am the daughter of Korean immigrants. My friends are all children of immigrants. By race and color, immigration is not defined. Just as it is our basic human right to be equal and independent, no one to harm another in his life, health, liberty, or possessions. In 1954, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I am a US citizen, a believer in one God, and my country, America, has not provided liberty and justice for all. In 1963, I had a dream, he said. In 1963, it's 2017, y'all, almost 2018. Black men, as well as white men, would be guaranteed their unalienable rights of life. In 1963, my country had given the Negro people a bad check. A check which has come back marked insufficient funds. On December 5th, I did not provide liberty and justice for the ones I love. On this day, I had spoken of hope and change, of reform and justice. I had spoken for a future just like the man had said in 1963. With this faith, we will be able to work together, pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand for freedom together, knowing we will be free one day. And I quote this man from 1963. Sorry cannot describe the words I feel for you. Deeply is not enough to express my hurt for us. My country has failed you. Our country has failed us. The words of our leaders had not been carried out, and the speeches of our visionaries have not been delivered. Mr. Trump had declared that we must earn our rights once again through merit. He has marched over our unalienable rights with his white privilege, and he has once again did not provide liberty and justice for all. For those of you who say you are American, what does that mean to you? Are you American because of your citizenship status? Are you American because you stand for the Constitution of basic human rights? What defines you as an American? Is it the color of your skin or the language you speak? Is it the job you have or the education you have been provided with? Do you pledge allegiance to the United States of America for these reasons?
Time, please.
Alright, we're gonna have a brief interruption on the YouTube side. We're gonna send some pictures to some reporters, and we're gonna be.
So I'm kind of active, and try to sell the T-shirt. I think the gentleman over there were the undocumented. The black one used to sell those T-shirts to among students and professors, and also sell the badge, Dream Act. And whenever I try to sell those badge and T-shirts, are you undocumented? Man, shame on you. It's that's what kind of get there among the community. You gotta keep quiet. It's not something that you are proud of, and just keep quiet. Well, but despite all that, I kept fighting. I remember the day that when the bill passed on the House. And 200, we have enough votes, 240 votes, something like that. We were so happy. And then Senate, we got filibuster, blocked by filibuster, so we failed. And it's to all the dreamers, DACA recipients in college right now, keep your hope high. And those, for me, the folks who fight for the Dream Act when it was third time introduced, those folks that live in happy lives, more active and more, I can say, more proactive, and you utilize the DACA as much as possible. But people who try to hide, they're very depressed, right? They're in fear. So now you got what you're doing, come out and fight for the community, fight for your right. Even if you fail or pass, we must pass. We just keep moving forward, even if you pass the Dream Act. Let's move forward, keep moving forward for comprehensive immigrant reform, which is 11 million undocumented brothers and sisters and parents, our friends, right? So just keep moving forward. In order for us to keep moving forward, we have to be, I think I can say, happy, right? So let's sing a song. This time, let's do it right. Let's do it. Okay. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody. on talking, marching on to freedom's day. Ain't gonna let no wasters turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let no wasters turn me around. We gonna keep on talking, keep on walking, marching on to freedom's day. Thank you.
Maybe one or two last speakers who'd like to come
senior,
up.
come out. KRC. 명시 선생님, come out.
Can we welcome Tim to the stage, please?
Thank you everyone for being here. I just wanted to share you some stories about myself. So people often ask me, why am I involved in immigration justice? I am not undocumented, and so they ask me like, how does this affect you? This is not your fight. But I tell them, yeah, this is my fight. Like, you know, even if I am a citizen, I am affected by what happens to my friends, my community, and the broader country at large. You know, this, and I think the struggle for us is to redefine immigration, not just for what happens to myself individually, but what happens to our community. And so I think migration is a human right, the ability to leave your homeland because of something that happened and you want to make a new life with your family somewhere else. That's very hard. That's not easy. And a lot of our families and our parents who've done that, that's what, you know, they're heroes. They're my heroes, my parents. And I want to think about immigration as something, it's justice. It's the ability for me to think about people being able to leave and go come as they please. And I'm so proud to fight alongside KRC and the LNS interns. Y'all make my day. Coming into work is amazing. And I feel so happy to have found this community of people doing the right things, the hard things. It's not easy, but I'm so happy and proud. And I thank you, JP, Rex, Susan, all the people here who've made this possible. And we're gonna put these people on notice, the people in these high towers, these white houses. We're gonna keep marching, all right? So thank you all for your time here. Just want to say I love you all.
All right, so I'm gonna ask one of our Korean-speaking staff to be able to come and speak.
경희!
경희's over here.
Alright, so for people joining us right now, we are in front of Mimi Walter's office doing a demonstration in support of the DREAM Act, urging that the Congress members support the DREAM Act and meets with us to hear our voices. We're also disappointed by the White House and the Republican Senate leadership's betrayal of Dreamers by agreeing to not include the DREAM Act in this year's end-of-year spending bill. So we are at noon right now. We start at 10 a.m. The hour 2. And we continue to be here throughout the day, so please stay tuned. Thank you.
What we're going to continue to do is be able to stay here in solidarity right up front here. And then we're going to kind of go out with one last rally before we leave, okay? So I'm just going to ask folks to be able to stay here. We can just be, if we can at least give like 5 moments of peace and quiet. Oh, I guess we have one last speaker. So can we welcome Mrs. Lee to the stage, please?
Interpretation. I need to record this.
안녕하세요. 저는 KRC 시니어 입니다. 근데 시니어 분들이 지금 10분에서 12분이 드림 액트에 관한 폰 뱅킹을 하는데요. 벌써 6,000개를 했습니다. 6,000분한테 저희가 전화를 했습니다.
Okay, her name is Myung-Shim Lee from KRC. She's the member of senior Kabori is like, how do you say it? CHP, Community Health Promoter. Yeah, she's a member of CHP. And last few weeks, they've been phone banking, all the seniors, they made 6,000 calls.
네, 그런데 오늘도 우리 저 시니어들도 워싱턴 DC를 가서 캠페인을 했지만 오늘도 여러분들이 오셔가지고 같이 했는데 지금은 또 버지니아에도 드림 액트에 관한 전화를 계속 하고 있습니다.
So all the when we did a DC action in DC in last August to September, a lot of seniors flew over to DC to protest with us, and now they're calling. Now need phone banking to Orange County and LA. They're also phone banking to Virginia. Virginia election is really important. So in November 8th, so they've been helping Virginia to do the good job.
I have a good job. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're all gonna stand up. Stand up. Let's make a uniform circle. And so let's create that circle first, okay? So let's make it. Oh, we can make a better circle than this. So let's make a circle side by side, side by side. Oh, yeah, you can leave the toes. Everyone be a part of the circle, please. Everyone be part of the circle. We're almost there. Let's close out this portion of the circle. So folks can step one step closer. All right, I'm gonna invite Carlos to the mic to be able to lead us in a final chant. Carlos. Woo!
Hello and thank you again. And make sure that this chant, these words are loud enough for Mimi Walters' office, for her to listen to, and to let her know that we will continue to fight. So repeat after me. It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
One more time. It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
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 Thank you, everyone. And these are the words by Asara Shakur, freedom fighter. And let's continue this. Thank you.
So that brings us to a conclusion for our action today. Thank you all so much for being able to come. This will only be the first of very many actions that we're going to be having here right in front of this office. So please expect news coming soon for us to be coming back very soon. Thank you.
We'll be back. 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 We'll be back.
We'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Thank you, everybody.
Susan, are we going with the sides? Are we going with these sides?
스스로 가. 스스로 가. 나와. 나 잡으셨어요? 저희 잡으라는 게.
Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to untie the cables. Would you like to share words to people watching this online? Yeah? Why we are here, what was the experience, and what we'll continue doing. What, any of those, you don't have to address all of them.
Right.
And introduce yourself. Yeah?
And what?
Introduce yourself.
Okay.
Okay, yeah? Let's have you here because there's counter light. There we go.
To guide me, some questions all over the place.
Hi!
Hi.
So, what's your name?
Isabel Kang.
Great. So, would you share with the audience who are watching here on Facebook and on YouTube why we're here?
We're here to demand a clean dream act for all.
That's right.
It's about time, and it is your duty as elected officials to attend to the demands of the population. We put you in your office. You better respond to us. Your days are counted. Last year, we took Orange County by the bullhorn. 80%, voted Democratic. And I mean, in 80 years, we turn around to be a Democrat, county.
Because the voters, made their voices heard.
Exactly. It was exactly because we are here to stay. But by the by, you are not the majority anymore. Come down to the reality of what your community look like now. All right? And I wanted to say, beyond all this, it's like remember history. It won't be long. Your days, and how you vote with your conscience. Are you really? Mimi Walters. Actually, you may be a compassionate person. I'm in front of your office, and I'm thinking, why would you not vote for your conscience? Well, you seem to be a reasonable person that understand who lives around in your community. Although you're holding on, to whatever it is, the last vestiges of, this county's history is no longer your reality. We are asking, please, touch your heart a little. See, put yourself a little bit on our shoes. These are our families. These are our communities, our church members, our school teachers, our church daycare workers, our students, our mothers, grandparents, our children. What are you dealing with? They are our community. We are here to protect. We will not go away. We are here to stay.
That's right. That's right. So if you agree, people watching this online, please don't stand still. Please call Mimi Walters' office.
Yeah! Call her!
Tell her, 1, to support the DREAM Act. Number 2, meet with us. Meet with the Korean Resource Center.
949?
Yes. So her phone number is in the video description below.
Yes.
Just scroll down, the phone number is right there. If you follow the website, there's a recommended message as well.
Yeah.
949-263-8703. Yes. So please call now.
Hey, if you don't know it, Google it. So easy.
Call both the Irvine office and the DC office.
And it is the duty of everyone that has the privileges of paper, the so-called U.S. citizen or green card, whatever it is, and to be speaking for those that cannot.
That's
so
right.
We are the voices of the community. We are here to stay. We will not go away forever and ever. Thank you.
Also sign our online petition. The website link is in the video description below. Thank you. Would you like to share? The cat again? Alright. Yes. Hold on. Let's have you stand over here. So I can see people behind you. It's still going.
So this is Pickles the Travel Cat, son of JJ and Jane. Pickles has been with us to many adventures, canvassing, filmmaking at the colleges at Cal State Fullerton, at UC Irvine. Pickles has traveled to Washington, D.C. with us.
How many voter phone calls has Pickles witnessed?
Pickles, thousands.
Thousands of voters.
We've called thousands of voters.
In Mimi Walters' district?
Yes, so pick up the phone.
In Royce's district?
Pick up the phone. Yes.
Pickles is waiting for you. And if you don't respond, Pickles is coming after you. Right? Pickles is coming after you.
Pickles is dangerous. And Pickles will vote. And Pickles will tell all their voter feline friends. So, thank you, Mimi.
말씀하시겠어요?
내일 나오실까?
아마 안 나올 것 같은데. 잘 모르겠어요. 일정에 따라서. 왜냐면 어제 나르씨 아팠으니까 만약 아프면 아마 제가 대사로 나올 수도 있고. 네. Lisa, we'd like to talk to the people watching it online. We'd like to talk to the people watching online. Can you help me get people to talk to the yeah. We'd like to talk to share a few words to the people watching this live online. Great. Oh, in front of this is perfect.
So, over there?
I tried here.
Okay, we'll go get okay.
Which, do you want me to just go up with you then? I think it's first 2 hours. Sorry, my Facebook live.
Oh yeah, you need to take.
Oh, okay. Okay.
잠깐만, 부인나파 갈 거예요?
잘 몰라요. Alright.
왜냐면 식사를 준대.
What am I doing?
Hi folks.
Hi everybody.
Thank you for staying throughout the rally. So we're wrapping up the rally as you have seen. And we'd like to share, introduce yourself, share why we are here, what do you feel the action was like, you know, anything.
Sure. My name is Liz. I'm making me nervous. I'm a anthropology PhD student at UCI. I do a lot of my research with Korean Research Center. In terms of where we are right now, like, I was coming up as an organizer in like kind of the 2010 period, which was, I'm seeing a very, very, very different time than what is going on now. People within the movement, the race movement, are refusing to throw their parents under the bus.
This is YouTube, this is Facebook.
In order to be able to get a DREAM Act, we were calling for a clean DREAM Act, which was not the case when I was coming up as an organizer. It's also ridiculous that after us announcing to Mimi Walters that we had 2,000 signatures from her constituents in support of the DREAM Act, that she decided of all days to close her office today. But the action today was beautiful. As a second-gen Korean American, I take a lot of pride in seeing that all these young DEI activists are using Korean traditional protest symbols to be able to make their voices heard, and it's just a beautiful day.
Yeah. So if you're still watching, please call Mimi Walters' office to tell her to first support the DREAM Act, number 2, meet with the Korean Research Center. You can find the phone number further below in the video description.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, in the video description, and there's a recommended script in the website link that's in the video description as well. So please call now. Call both the DC office and the Irvine office. Every call counts. Thanks. Thank you. Oh, by the way, these are some of the postcards we have collected from the voters in the district. We have 2,000 postcards to be delivered to Mimi Walters' office. Each of these cards are voters who think that we need to support the DREAM Act, and we are asking Mimi Walters, why have you not responded yet? What are you afraid of? You need to respond to the voters, make your opinion heard, and listen to the voice of the community. So please call Mimi Walters' office. Thank you. Huh? You should make a call right now?
And then
예, 사무실로. 북세 개.
Safety.
There's a lot of people watching, but the only comment we got is something in Spanish that says, may God have your wishes heard or something.
questions directly. Because I'm going to be out.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you for staying with us. We're going to be closing this live stream. Our action today is closing, but we are not over yet. We'll be every day canvassing in our district and phone banking voters, telling them to sign a postcard, and overall putting pressure until Mimi Walters meets with us and supports the DREAM Act. So stay tuned and please stay involved. Thank you. If you would like to volunteer phone banking, we're still looking for volunteer phone bankers. You can find our contact information in the website in the video link further below. So if any of you would like to phone bank with us, either from your home or from our office in Los Angeles or in Buena Park, please get in touch. Thank you.
Unless they have a lot of things. So I think the way that we...
They definitely...